People, we are back. I am your host, Arthur Lunatic, and I'm over here with these dastardly motherfuckers here. These devious, dastardly motherfuckers from this side of the Mississippi, you know what I mean? I'm over here with my boy, Kingcold. I got Mr. Billy B. Bop Long Socks, a.k.a. Cool Mouth, man. We here with the November goddamn edition episode, the Scorpio edition, as I'm gonna call it, you know what I mean? Because we got some Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio, Cool Mouth for Scorpio.
Guys, man, all y'all Scorpion kings, man.
Thank you, sir. We just
I realize I hang around a lot of Scorpios.
Yeah,
that's a wonderful thing, bro.
Man, y'all some real down to earth people.
Remember in November we used to always party. That's what I posted on Instagram. Like, man, we used to always party like all month, dog. Like,
I know November and September is at least 3 birthdays a week.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
So shouts out to my Virgos and my Scorpios.
Yes, sir.
I got a lot of good family and friends.
Like your boy Wycliffe said, I'll be gone till November. Remember that old ass song?
Holiday season,
to my mother.
It's that time of year.
Shout out to Wycliffe and the whole Haitian people out there, all my Haitian people. What up? What up? You know what I mean?
Haitian, they fall.
Haitian Nation.
Let's stay together.
Now, Cool Mouth, how you doing, Mr. Cool Mouth, man? You good?
I'm doing wonderful, sir. Got the captain.
Captain. All you repping the captain. You know they making that Captain America 4, man, with your boy in it, man. Falcon, yes, sir.
Man, he deserve it, bro.
He do, man. So, I don't know if you've seen the show. The show is good, man. Like,
I gotta get on the show. I've been watching. I ain't gonna even cap and say I've been watching the show.
I heard
it take place in parts of it take place in New Orleans area. You know what I mean, the South, and you know what I mean. And you can tell it's the South. You know what I mean?
New Orleans.
Yeah, he's from. Yeah, we were talking about that on the last episode.
Yeah, we did that last episode, brother. We showed missed you on there.
Yeah, he was talking about he drinking whiskey, you know, like a true down south dude. Right there,
Anthony Baggett next door in New Orleans. We in Biloxi. We can say next door to New Orleans.
Just like Mobile, Alabama next door.
Shouts out my folks in Baton Rouge. Ratchet Life, what up, Rocco? It be day.
Yes,
shout out to the homie Rocco and shit, man.
Shout out all my Baton Rouge people, man. Buddy Boot coming soon, man. We got that manager, man. And shouts out to Buff out there in New Orleans, man. I see you grinding, man.
Oh yeah,
gotta catch up with you next time you put on the show out here.
Yes, sir.
Jackson State did beat Southern though in the Southern Classic. It just beat Southern. We had to get that win.
Southern, man. Southern, you know, that last game y'all had to live, you know, somebody caught a body out there, man. Y'all running the folks out of there, man. It's an institution, higher learning, HBCU, baby. We don't need no gunplay. We don't need that, man. You know, we need more support for the HBCUs, man. If you really look at the history of the university, you definitely support HBCUs more.
Yes.
Because I've heard some disturbing news on Ivy Leagues and all these big universities. But shout out to LSU and Mississippi State. My daughter got getting invites from them, so I got to make some money, y'all. Y'all got to help a brother out, man.
Help him out.
I got to pay some tuition.
Yeah, shouts out to Jackson State, man. Shouts out to Dion Sanders, man. Prime time, baby.
Prime time. That's taking it back to the 90s. Yeah. Dallas Cowboys, 90s, mid-90s, bro.
Yeah.
My boy back then. Man, I remember that shit was Dallas was on top back then, bro.
Yes.
Like played baseball 2 major leagues.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did play baseball, bro. I forgot about that.
And was good in both sports.
Damn.
So shout out prime time, man.
Yeah,
football. Phil, he ain't just go touchdown. He caught interceptions.
He's been making headlines still, though. He's still out there. You know what I mean?
And he was swag football. You know, prime time. You know, for how strict football is with their dress codes and everything else. The sponsored treatment, they treat people as brands over there. Primetime was one of those outspoken guys. He had music videos and he rode a chain. The food had a Jheri Curl. Brownie
Jheri Curl wasn't dry.
It was
I remember that shit.
Yeah,
I remember that shit, bro.
Yeah. Shouts out to all my guys that wrote a Jheri Curl, but it was never here. I don't know why that was a good hairstyle. I don't know
all the way.
what female told y'all that was cute. I don't even think no woman ever said that Jheri Curl was hot.
Oh, gotta get that soul glow, fam.
I know some real hard, some real hard guy with the Jheri Curl.
Every time I think about it, Jheri Curl, I think of that soul glow. See, man.
When I think of Jheri Curl, I think of soul glow, X Pimp. X Pimp with some real dry ass Jheri Curl. They
like your boy over here. That's what I think. That soul glow, man.
Yeah, you seen all that shit they live on the couch?
Yeah, all that weight.
Shouts out to my boy Darren, man. He was a sleaze too. Like I always, no disrespect to the Jheri Curl guys. I always had the sleazy vibe. If you got the Jheri,
especially in movies.
You just was cringy to women, like you just ran women off.
What was it? Coming to America, right? Yeah, when he was in
classic
Eddie Murphy, man. Did you watch the sequel?
Yeah, I watched the sequel. I like the sequel. It got a lot of backlash, but
I got into it though, man. Like I was watching it, and as the plot progressed forward, I got into it.
It starts off
slow, but you get into it if you invest in it.
But if you know about the first one, King Joffrey Joseph talking about it's my funeral, bro. It don't start off slow. Like it start off slow for you guys that ain't watch Coming to America. A lot of the young people.
The first one.
I know
the first one's so classic though.
Shit, because y'all ain't old enough to even watch the first one.
Oh, y'all old motherfuckers.
I gotta remind y'all, I'm an old grumpy man, y'all.
Grumpy Old Man podcast coming soon.
Yeah, podcast coming soon. An old grumpy mixtape, man.
Hey, when I'm like 50 or 60, that's when I'll do that one. And I'll wait till I'm 60, I'll do the Grumpy Old Man podcast.
Hey, we've been sitting in rocking chairs and shit.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be drinking
on TikTok, man. I forgot the name. You say the shit your dad should have told you.
Yeah. That's funny,
needed, man. So all my people into the podcast game for the money. Don't quit your day job. It don't come fast, and you got to play by so many rules to get
a lot of rules. Like that shit can get flagged in a heartbeat, especially on YouTube.
And you gotta be politically correct, whatever that is. Whatever it is, I'm not a fan of it. I call it pacifying. Patting them on your ass, give me baby pat on the ass. It's gonna be all right when it's really not. You gotta keep it real sometimes. Sometimes shit is what it is, y'all. So the pacifying and the babying, the patting on the ass is not helping because we got a spoiled, entitled generation. The economy is telling you right now. I'm ready for Trump to come in there. That's how bad we is right now. We need somebody that knows something about capitalism and business right now.
Not me, though. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah.
I don't share that view on that.
I'm not one of those. I'm a logical guy. Like, I'm not one of those guys. Like, I'm the lesser evil man because I know it's all about the paper. We ain't heard democracy in a long time. They taught us we was a democracy when we was at school. Capitalism was shunned. You better not dare say capitalism in America.
But that's what this country's about, capitalism, though. That don't make sense.
You're the enemy. What they call what you call you when you're the enemy? You're what's that called?
Infidel or some shit.
Yeah,
treason.
What they call you?
Like that.
Not a spy, but you're a traitor to the country. You're a traitor. You said capitalism back then, baby. Man, that's a grown ass man, brother. It is capitalism, capitalizing.
But yeah,
business. It's a business. It's a whole business.
Well, that's the world economy, though. That's the global economy. It's all based on
it's whole business. That's what they have all the means for.
I ain't saying I'm gonna go get a White Lives Matter and the MAGA hat, but if if Trump get back in office, I will not cry about it. I'm be looking for things to go up, the stock market, everything go up.
I doubt it, but I'll still be flipping my finger off to him.
So, I'm not finna go kicking with him and like I say, I'm not wearing no MAGA hat. And I'm definitely not finna go Kanye in. I'm gonna write Kanye in on that motherfucker.
I'm gonna call you Dirk Ye.
Yeah, but shouts out to Boss Ye. I'm supposed to be over there getting music, bro. So if everybody leave you good music. I know Pusha ain't gonna bail on you. Common ain't gonna bail on you, but you know, I got.
Is Common still on there? I ain't heard Common been quiet as fuck.
Common's there.
He's doing a lot of acting now. He's doing a lot of acting now.
You know,
he's been acting though.
Right. He's a soldier, man.
He started acting in 07, I think. Well, probably earlier than that, but you know, he was getting stuff.
Common has major range, man. I like the movies Common's in. Besides all the soft pretty boy movies they put him in when he first started acting.
He does good at being bad, like when he's in bad roles, like
handsome guy for a long time.
Dating movies.
Dating movies.
Especially on that one Smoking Aces, bro.
Like when I seen Smoking Aces, I like, bro, it's an actor.
I liked it. It was by it's assassins and shit.
He was good in the girly movies too. Now,
he's good in those too.
I forgot what movie he really was really good in. I forgot
the Joker when he got into it with the Joker, Jheri.
Oh yeah,
but they didn't give him enough to do in that movie though, man. Like he was just kind of in there for one scene.
Was too, dog.
Yeah, it was some comic book character, but he's
one of those D-listers guys too.
Yeah, D-lister.
Yeah. He was in a movie with Keanu Reeves too. What was that movie? With Keanu Reeves. Was
it a cop movie?
No, it was a fighter movie.
A lot of good action roles.
I can't remember.
I think he was in a movie with. Wasn't he in that gang movie where he was like it was Keanu Reeves was a cop in LA or some shit, and I think Common's in there. I think that might be it. I don't know.
Was it?
Might be. I don't know.
It's a long list of Common.
It's a long. Yeah, Common's been in a lot of movies, man. He's been doing
a lot of movies.
He's done a good job too.
Shouts out the boy Common Sense, man. The only one to battle Ice Cube at his prime.
Yes. He wasn't scared, man.
The only one that stood up to Ice Cube, Big Ice Cube, which he's still Big Ice Cube to this day.
Yeah,
Ice Cube said I respected Common for doing
bitch
that.
In you.
When Ben
he did some hard though, man.
And it was hard. It was
94, man. 94 it came out. 94, battle rapper too. It came with a battle rapper thing.
Yeah, sure was.
We really can't call a winner because Common was really the first guy to stand up to Q.
Yeah,
outside of, the inside internal beef shit.
Outside the NWA shit and all that, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Common was probably the only one to stand at the Cube bar for bar.
Motherfuckers were scared of Cube, man. Hell
yeah.
Especially in that era.
Shout out to Cube with the big
how cool he is now, and they be scared of shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm chilling. I just got a mug. I got a natural frown.
What's the name of that dude that punched him though? And he was on that beef DVD.
With the chain, right? That's the one.
And he's from Grand Theft Auto. He was the guy that plays in the new Grand Theft Auto. He's one of the main characters. And that shit's funny though.
I forgot his name.
Was it Slink Johnson?
No, I forgot his name too, man. I should know his name, but I forgot his damn name because I'm getting pretty old.
Pull his ass up now, man. We got the screen share.
That Grand Theft Auto games will put him, in the limelight for real. Because I guess he used to be a ghostwriter for rappers and shit.
Probably so, yeah.
Bro, back to that sync deal, man. You get it. Your shit featured in the game, bro.
Oh man, that's big time.
Yeah,
life changing. Talking about the Unis game sale right now. You make so much paper. You'll sell
did you know that his cousin was the one from the first San Andreas on PS2 though? In real life, that was his cousin.
Making those GTA backstories and connections.
Yeah, that's crazy, They got whole videos on YouTube, man, about that shit, bro. That shit's funny too, man.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, you should watch them, bro, because they're actually pretty funny because they get him with the character to play Lamar. Okay, so his name's Sean Fonteno. Yeah. That's the dude who played. I forgot his rapper name. Solo.
Okay.
You remember that shit on Beef too? Because he was like, I went opened up the door and punched Cube out, and that's how he took the chain, bro.
Yeah,
that's how they
did into it with Be Real, huh?
Yeah, with Be Real and shit.
Yeah,
and Mac
Be
10
Real ain't even want that shit to happen like that, dog.
Yeah.
You know, Q, a lot of people thought Q was bad. Q never bad.
No, he wasn't never a member of
just from the hood. Like,
he's from the
Q
hood.
is a prime example of I could be a hard dude from the hood and not be in the game. You know
but he was so lyrical at a young age, man. Like, you know, he wrote that straight out of Compton. He must have been 16.
He wrote all that songs.
To know have that knowledge at that time when that shit was guarded.
Yeah, his time.
Super guarded.
Like New York dudes had to respect that, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He worked with Hank Shockley and them, the one with the Public Enemy. He worked with them on his first album.
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah,
when he left NWA.
Yeah, he worked with Hank Shockley and them, the Bomb Squad.
The Bomb Squad, yeah, you're right.
And he was on that Muslim movement too. He was big on the Muslim movement.
That's why, you know, that's why you got to be let your people grow, even though you start out with a group, man. You know, the group diabetics is split, bro. It's a lot of split, so that's why you know we learned. We were students of the game, still students of the game.
Absolutely,
creative differences is a big thing.
Like, bro. As group members, we knew automatically to register as individuals.
Yeah, solos. We never did it. We were never official group or anything like that.
If we perform as a group, like we'll name share group titles, but we'll always have each name credited person in there because it's some groups that sign as a group.
Like Bone Thugs
may not do nothing but hum in the background.
That was the issue when Busy Bone left,
and you're getting the same percentage as you.
Yeah,
it's gonna create conflict. So I tell all my people starting in a group dynamic, always register with a PRO, which is a performing rights organization. If you don't know,
ASCAP. Yeah, I'm an ASCAP member. I think we all are. I met some cats out here that are BMI though, you know what I mean?
But,
like different ones.
I recommend, no shade to ASCAP, but I recommend all my younger guys to go with BMI.
Yes.
If if they're performing and that I see their payouts are coming out a lot faster. And so I tell all my young guys, get that BMI because it's still free right now. You got to pay for your writers at ASCAP. And publish your writers at BMI for the freebie. You can actually get your own publishing company too. So artists get your publishing company.
You got to get a writer first, and then you can be a publisher. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what it was like.
That's what it was. Writers first, and then you publish.
Yeah, I think, but you had to publish. Like you had to have a song, at least one song, in order to get that. You know what I mean? To apply for the publishing, so you had to have at least one song out there already publishing everything. And then you could publish it. You could become a publisher, but what you do want to do, because that's how you get your other 50%. Because as a writer, you only get 50%, depending on the contract or whatever. But it's mostly just that half. But the other half is supposed to go to your publishing company. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's some basic shit though. Like when you first start in the game, like you should know that. I think some cats don't, but I mean that's normal. It's a lot of paperwork shit. When it comes to music. Shit.
A lot of paperwork.
Hey, so I'm gonna show y'all that video I was telling you about. Like, but this is like the dudes from the last Grand Theft Auto, like B Solo.
And people saying go to sleep in class. You gotta stop that.
Yeah. All right.
You playing Granddaddy, right?
Granddaddy on duty, y'all.
Granddaddy on duty.
Got a grandson. He in kindergarten.
Yeah. Grand Pepe Cole.
Yeah, Paw. I am a Paw. That's what he called me.
That's in the South. They call him Paw. That's a good car, Paw.
Yeah.
Man, I came a Paw, y'all. So
that shit's funny.
It's all good. It's cool shit too, man. I got gotta guide the young male through this little thing called life. It's a horrible one, man. So I worry about him all day.
Chip off the old block.
Oh man, he's not me. So he is not me at all. He's a cool, good kid, quiet. Well, I was too, but you can't be too cool and quiet these days.
Yeah, but you're cool, but you're cold though.
You gotta be loud these days.
I gotta. It's wicked out here, man.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, for the young babies though, they say he's only 5. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, he's still young. Yeah, I didn't know how old you. How old you? I thought you were like 7.
You know, they still got their innocence, man. If they,
right.
You know, they ain't been.
You don't want to take the innocence from them.
They ain't been traumatized, you know. So yeah, you know. And just based on what's going on with the trafficking and you know, you seen them shit with the Epstein and all this shit.
That shit's terrible. That shit what happened with the Epstein. You know what's crazy?
I seen that documentary, bro.
They got all that shit, bro. They ain't been like, they have all that footage, but they ain't put that shit out. Like they ain't, because you know there had to been some like high figures that were caught up in that shit.
A bunch of high profile people.
But they keeping that shit under wraps,
all
man.
The millionaires which is crazy, there, man.
The government got the whole book.
I mean, they had Bill at that island with fucking like, you know what I mean? Like,
all the actors they were gonna bring, they wanted you there. They were gonna get you there, even if you didn't know what was going on until you got there.
It was a way to what do you call that shit, to pull over on you. What do you call that shit, to have something over you just in case? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like they need a favor. They could be like, well, you was over here and we got you on tape.
It's you know what I mean? Like, you know, I got your dirty secret. I know your dirty secret. You bring some to my real stuff. You know, it's the bad side of entertainment. It's the dark side. You know.
But what that Maxine? Then they sent her to sent her to Florida.
She got
like, where
20,
is she?
30 years, bro. She got 20 years.
I heard that prison though is not even that hardcore. Where they sent her though?
No, she's balling. She's
good.
Yeah, I know she got a gang of money though. It's just crazy.
She ain't telling on nobody.
Hell no, she ain't telling. Then they kept up book. They said we gonna keep your book.
The guy she told on, he gone. And Weinstein got charged.
Man, you know you look like with the green screen. You look like that pastor from LA. Remember that? Fuck your thoughts. I'm about to look that fool up, man. That dude was crazy, man.
I love that dude, man. I gotta find his name.
Fuck
bro.
you and fuck your thoughts.
I am that guy, though, bro. I relate to that brother so much.
I still say that shit, man. Like, fuck you and fuck your thoughts, man.
Right, yeah.
That dude was crazy as fuck.
The devil is a lie, bitch.
I thought it was like some random bitch called him. And he just started snapping on her.
He was on the infomercial.
Right,
like,
I'm putting him on. I got to show people. If you don't know what we talking about, we're going to bring up a classic, as they call it. You know what I mean? Because this shit is classic as fuck, man. Hold on, let me load it now. Hold on, Phil. That dude's so crazy, bro. He just be like, fuck your thoughts.
Oh, bro, he went viral. He's a viral sensation, man. I hope he's getting that money for that shit, bro. That's my guy. There you go.
Okay, he's fresh.
He got that green screen. That's my man.
Bro said, I look like that nigga, bro. I feel like him all the time.
He got that random green screen on this shit.
Yeah.
That should look like one of the paintings that Bob Ross did.
It gotta be the font, like the shit that's on there. Like, why are you in the mountains, bro?
He got that big ass gap.
And he be 100 though. Like, he be telling them straight. If you listen to him, you know, besides all the cussing shit, like the people be like, "You're not." Hi. They try to shun him.
I think he's from LA, but I'm not sure.
They try to judge him and shit. Like, bro, that shit be so crazy. And you tripped me out when you said LA is so fucking conservative. I would have never thought that, bro. Like, bro, all the celebrities and shit, why am I conservative?
Right.
Wild ass celebrities around.
You fucked up.
Like, how are y'all conservative?
That dude's so wild, man.
That's my guy, bro. What is his name, man?
The video just says Angry Preacher. I forgot what his name was.
Bro, once I get this, I say I gotta have him in one of my single videos. Bro.
Shout outs to Corey Coleman for putting me up on that shit, because he used to put that shit on that old podcast he used to do, the Spill.com one, the Let's Do This podcast. Bro. That's how I know about this fool.
It was some crazy infomercials out, bro.
Yeah, it was an infomercial. That's how it was.
Yeah, he was really doing infomercials like I don't want to say telemarketing type shit, but he had like the preachers, like you wake up on Sunday, all the preachers on and shit, preaching, trying to get
when you stay up late.
Yeah,
like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
You know, I'm not a very religious person, but I know good and bad when I see it.
Hey, you know what you got to do? You got to dress like that one day. Just do like a parody. That shit would be funny. You got to have the shitty background, like some mountains and
audio with it. Yeah, I gotta listen to some good audio and just do my own spin or do like Mike.
I'm gonna send you the link, dog.
Shit.
Oh yeah,
like I say, I definitely have to holler at him if I do that, dog.
Bro, if you do that shit, that should be hilarious. You know what
I said, I look like that nigga. Boy, I'm getting rough, man. It getting age of motherfucker, ain't it, bro?
He almost 40, found juice.
Oh, that big 40.
Big 4-0.
Hey, but we lived to make it, dog. You know what I mean? Like a lot of us didn't. There's a lot of us, you know.
A lot of folks, man. You know,
a lot of folks.
A lot of people younger than us, bro.
Straight up.
So I'm hoping Rich is able to come through. It's already 10 on this side. So
it's 12:05 over here.
So people who don't know him, Richie Gatti's an artist from Biloxi. You know, he's about to drop a new album called the Gatti Boi Effect. So you know, I mean, we waiting on that. I did the graphics. Right now, we're going through some little technical issues with the graphic and shit, bro. But in case this is it, y'all can see it on here.
Yeah,
it's on the way.
Classic.
Yeah, it's on the way, man. So.
It's on the way. Big Phil and Kevin Cartier, man. There's some names on there, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Big Phil, man.
You know, it's crazy. I've never met that dude, that Kevin Cartier.
Kevin Cartier?
Yeah, shouts out to Kevin Cartier, man. He's Kevin Cartier's been making news, man. Aviator game.
I kept up with him though. I got like a few of them songs like on my iTunes and shit.
Cartier
I bought a few songs
on some big platforms.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't give him this motherfucking respect. Kevin
Cartier
really
don't.
Doing his thing, and he's got bars.
Yeah, he got bars.
He bars. He make his own movements.
What side of B-Town was he from? He's from the west side?
I think from the east side, right?
He's from the east.
Damn, that's another thing that's weird. It's like, damn, he's from the east side. I've never really come across him.
Side, baby. Side shit.
Yeah. He's younger than us.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah, it's probably why he was young.
Rich age.
Ain't he like 30?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know Gatti is longer than us. Matter of fact, happy belated birthday to Gatti, man. Birthday.
Oh yeah, shout out to Gatti, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's another reason we had. That's why I called it the Scorpio edition. You know what I mean? We talking about the Scorpios on this one, man. So
you know what I mean?
We taking over Scorpio takeover, man.
He's thinking about doing a mixtape with the old guy Kingcold, man.
Oh yeah, Kingcold.
Like bullet mixtape, man, just for the love, for the free.
Yeah,
give it to the nation so nobody sue us. Go ahead and do this Aquario on a Clementine tip, man.
Oh yeah,
you know, one of my biggest influences is Andre and Big Boy. So
y'all gonna do a similar cover?
Yeah, I want to do a similar cover, bro. That's why I wanted to bring it up. Yeah, I want to do a very similar cover. And I know you can do that type of artwork.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't really do art, man.
Man, Art of Lunatic is your name.
Art of Lunatic. People check me out on I gotta say thanks to whoever bought all those damn Predator tees this week. They bought like damn near 20. Like it was a gang of tees, bro. Went all out. I don't know. Maybe it was a Predator party going on or something. I don't know what.
Hey, it's cold as ice, brother. Cheers to that. That's cold as ice,
a blessing.
Brother.
Thank you. I'm always appreciative. That's why I always post those things on Instagram, just showing people I appreciate it.
You love dropping art, man. It doesn't hurt when you get paid for it, man. It means people
really
like what you're doing, brother. You definitely,
You know, when I was in elementary, people offered me money too to draw. You know, like, I'll give you $2 to draw me. You know what I mean? This character, whatever. When I was a kid, man. So I was always back. Shout out to Duke Elementary.
You saw the hustle in it early, and that's one thing I did too. You have to draw stuff, and you know, artist back then you got paid to draw stuff for people.
Yeah.
I remember you drawing back in the day, back in elementary and all that, man. Back in the classroom.
I ain't as advanced as a man right now. I'm what I call a doodler or a sketch, or the more professional people take sketching.
But you got the ideas, though, man. You got the good ideas, man. Like I said, like that background idea right now. I think the original Muddy Water logo you had came up with was like a streamline design, and it looked like a gator in the water. Right. And that was the original one back in 03 or some shit. Yeah. And then, so it was cool that we brought it back, but then we kind of like modernized it to make it look like sound waves or whatever.
I like that.
So yeah,
it was gonna be the original.
Yeah, the original logo before the round one.
Before we had the gator in front of Mississippi with the tree. But like I said, we will.
That's a funny story behind that whole 09 logo. Because I had to get a graphic designer, right? Because I wasn't up on my digital shit back then. I was just learning Photoshop. So I had to hire somebody.
The digital shit was brand new.
Yeah. But I got a graphic designer to do it. This motherfucker, he had, I could tell he was some copy and pasting, dude, because he must have copied all that shit and pasted it, because I had to help him with the funky shit. I had to redraw that shit my damn self to just do the funky shit logo and then give it to him to fuck with it. I was like, damn.
Man, funky shit production.
That's one of my favorite ones. That's so unique. Yeah. Somebody's just sitting on the toilet and they looking at the
another one that Ant did in ninth grade.
Right.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, he just like this. I think it was supposed to be Nick on the toilet or something. I don't know what the fuck.
That's one wolf, man.
Yeah. That shit was funny, man. But I like
the model for the focus shit design.
But you had that cartoon style that it just went.
Yeah, that's cold, man.
That's why he's squinting and looking like
he was squinting and shit. Like it's different than the drawing I did. It's because his was more like the dude was squinting like.
You revised it, made it look more like you.
Yeah. I changed.
Added a lot more detail.
We're gonna have to bring the old one back, though. We're gonna have to bring the Nick version back.
Timmy too, man.
Shout out to Timbo.
Detail. So Timbo,
it's off the limbo with Timbo, man. We got to get you on Timbo soon, man.
I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of his success right now because we see
tattoo artist. For those that don't know, Timmy Tats, man, on the coat
with the tattoos. You know what I'm saying? I remember before he wasn't even tattooing. He was playing guitar. He was teaching folks how to play guitar and shit at the spot.
He used to draw though, like he used to show me his sketches and shit, man.
He was in Miss Paul's art class.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true that. We were.
Me, Timmy, dude, Jimmy Vo,
Sable's in there.
Shout out to Jimmy Vo, man.
I seen Jimmy Vo the other day, man.
Hey, still married, got some kids, you know what I mean? Got the family.
High school sweetheart.
That shit's funny because, man, J-Vo was such a goon back in high school, man. That's just funny. He's quiet, but he was a goon like a motherfucker.
He was a goon like a motherfucker. Cool shit.
You would not believe.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that shit.
Right.
J-Vo was some wild shit, man.
That's all my man, J-Vo.
Shout out to TVB, man.
Bro, I have a J-Vo story I'm scared to tell. That's how. Shouts out to Jimmy.
Yeah, there's some shit I was gonna say either, dog.
Like, if nobody can change, J-Vo is sure as ever that anybody can change, bro. Even shouts out my guy White Mike, man.
Shout out to 5 mics.
Yeah, he was man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mics.
We had some wild
White Mike,
man.
Yeah.
Adulting now, doing the thing. I say you got the age now. That shit wouldn't work for them. They say just shorten your life.
Minister Mike.
Yeah,
Pastor Mike.
Pastor Mike. Yeah, I was telling my mom about him because she remember him. I was like, man, you ain't gonna believe, man. Mike a minister.
Man. So everybody had to tell you, man. Mike,
hey, that's another Scorpio. White Mike.
Yep,
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's his month. I just forgot when.
At the end of this month.
I hope you see this video because we shouting him out on it. You know what I mean?
I don't know why. I'm an Aquarius. I got all these Scorpio friends, man.
Friends. How many of us have them?
Still here to this day, man. They're almost 20-something years now.
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah,
and I've been knowing on time.
Hey, we still here though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we still here.
That's breathing. You know what I mean?
We see the Goon Squad gonna join us, man. This Richie Gatti fella, man, because he's a big part of our Gulf Coast music scene, hip hop scene.
The hip hop, the bebop and rock steady.
This album, man, a lot of people, y'all guys ain't ready to perform. It's gonna be unplugged. Like you can go up there with the band and perform.
That's the key.
Shouts out to Orange. Shouts out to Skinny D, man. Y'all put together. Y'all really composed and put together some stuff.
Those dudes use live shit.
Yeah, those guys
do live.
They record on live drums. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they ain't even on the drum machine. They
actually playing the instrument.
Yeah,
they on some Prince shit. You know, like Prince.
All y'all kids don't even know what unplug
don't sleep on Prince.
Not no trap beats and 808 drum pattern where you press the beat pad.
For those don't know, the 808 surfaced in the 80s on the drum machine. That's where that shit come from. Man. I know. I was in school and they told us that shit, dog. Like when they recorded
real 808.
Yeah, the real kick, because they had a really bassy ass kick. You know what I mean? That's why people like the 808s, man.
Yeah. And so Richie Gatti's been, he's been ahead of his time as a rapper.
Yes. Yeah, he's like, man, he's one of the most lyrical dudes we know. He's on some he's kind of like a Nas to our hood or some shit, just because he's so ahead of his time. You know what I mean? Like even when he was 16, bro, like bro was spitting hard when he was 16.
He was spitting as a 16-year-old youth.
Yeah, like fire shit. Like like Cube, like how Cube was when he was 16. You know what I mean? Like young, or LL Cool J when he was 16. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, I agree with the LL Cool J.
LL rocked the belt.
Bells, the bad album.
What I like about young LL Cool J was the energy. You know what I mean?
Me too.
It was like different energy in the 80s. And that original
boombox era, the boombox era.
You know what I'm saying? You get the Slick Rick with the cool shit too. You know what I mean? It's like,
but then, we like that shit, but that LL knew that shit didn't sell. Ladies buying.
Yeah, so he had to make, he had to make more shit for the ladies. Which was the 90s. Once the 90s hit, LL was just on some he was like a sexual icon kind of thing.
You that's what down the 90s.
Yeah, LL did a good job.
They females really started sponsoring hip hop. They were buying all the music, showing to all the shows. That's why it's in the state it is now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it caters to certain crowds, you know what I mean? It's what the commercial shit.
The fellas, we critiqued it and but we didn't support it.
Yeah.
So when the ladies start buying what they listen to, the game start changing. Even the artists start changing to fit those sales.
But you remember when Fabulous, he would drop singles when we were in high school, and they were all number love song singles.
Him and Tamir, him and Lil
even though I'm a fan of Fabulous, but back then I was like, man, what's up with these singles?
Fabulous is still the feared battle rapper.
Yeah,
nobody just going to battle him.
Fabulous is dope as fuck, bro.
That's why I be telling guys, bro, when you're doing trap raps and drill music, there's only a certain audience gonna buy that, bro.
Yeah,
you have to lighten it up, man.
If you want to a broader audience,
but you
don't have to.
Signing a deal, these folks want you to be making them some money, or you're gonna get dropped.
No money, no honey.
Correct.
And it's a lot of single deals that are going out are being offered right now. A lot of single deals, especially like $10,000, $30,000 single deals.
I recommend all artists single deals.
Single deals. There's a lot of those going on.
It's publishing deals tied into some bull crap. And then, like I say, if they do give you a marketing buzz, you ain't gonna see it. They into their marketing. You just put out your song. And most people already believe in your song. You get a single deal. So, even if you're trying to get signed, man, just put out a good single. But I'm not saying not drop a lot of music. I always drop a lot of content for yourself and you'll have your own catalog. Because the more songs you got, the more, more your catalog is worth.
Please keep your masters.
Speaking of music, Nas just dropped that King's Disease 3. I plan on copping it. My boy just hit me up right now. Shout out to JB from the last drop. JB straight out of Compton. He's a Nas fan, man.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, man, Nas making big moves, man.
I'm going to drop that. I'm going to do something to that store run from King Disease 2, man.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, store run. That's just hard.
Okay.
Start the Aquario off.
So all right.
There's heard me leak the intro.
Ready to hear.
Yeah, I actually do, man. I like that song. I like that whole King Disease 2. It's hard.
The other night.
Yeah. Hey, I like that one song. He actually quotes Juvie. on that fourth, you know what I'm talking about? Because
he's
still there, we gonna keep playing the project down here, plotting on to get them here. That was some Juvenile's album.
Juvenile, man, Ghetto Children.
Ghetto Children, yeah. I thought it was cool that he
did that.
That's one of my favorites.
It takes me all the way to Nichols. As soon as I hear it.
Don't it? Yeah, it take me back to ninth grade, Nichols.
98, 99.
The East Side was popping back then, though, in ninth grade.
The red bricks out there.
Yes.
That's before 12 was hitting us hard back then. That's before they hired all them cops. And we were able to do block parties in ninth grade. And cops didn't even fuck with us until the next year. That's when we started seeing all the damn cops because they hired them for the casinos.
Nostalgia right there. Like I say, when I hear that Ghetto Children, it's one of my favorites. They take me straight back to
I'm telling you, 400 degrees took over that summer, dog. And
400 degrees.
400 degrees. Oh,
that shit's
my favorite album.
Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Yes. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was one of the greatest, and it was a big mark for the South.
The South. You got something to say.
Around that time, you know, Outkast, Andre
Outkast was stank on you.
South was standing on lyrics and content. Then they,
yes.
The East Coast always looked down on us, but they jig to our stuff, but they boo us at the show. You know what I mean?
And they moved down into Atlanta.
Yeah,
in the South.
Especially that Atlanta. Yeah,
Atlanta,
a lot of people moved down the South. Yeah, the New Yorkers love Florida.
Entertainment hub, the mob boys already been from New York, going down to Miami. Shouts out to Trump again. His daddy built all those condos for him.
I don't condone that.
Yeah, I don't
fuck with him.
Yeah,
letting y'all know.
That's why Trump is Trump, because they owe Daddy Trump all them favors.
But Daddy Trump is the reason he's rich. It was really his dad who did all that shit.
He built the whole skyline out there, man.
This city off
rock and roll.
Cocaine Cowboys.
Cocaine Cowboys.
Watch it. Who knows about this though? They are, we was on that shit on that Cocaine Cowboys DVD when that shit came out.
And that was 06.
06, yo.
2006. I still had the DVD.
I still got a gang of shit. All those DVDs I used to have.
People don't respect Trump like, he ain't making no money. He daddy money, fool. He just know a little bit about business.
Well, he inherited all that, from his dad. But I didn't know that much about him in the 90s, though. Because remember, hip-hop dudes used to shout him out.
Business deal.
Yeah, I think Method Man has him on a skit.
Yeah, Trump Towers, which is another condo hotel.
Yeah, condo hotel.
Same shit his dad did. Yeah. Architect. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie. He's still a sleazeball, though.
He's a sleazeball. He's a goddamn.
Come on, bro.
Of course, he's a sleazeball.
That don't change. That.
I mean, look, he's a rich dude. It's always been rich. So you can't expect that dude to be humble.
A lot of these big billionaire person,
a slimy dude.
Yeah, nobody's gonna have their job, or they're gonna have to step down. Everybody have to step down. I said, I seen some shit on the critical race theory thing. So many companies and stuff, they start teaching critical race theory, they would have to, people would be outraged. They would step away from, they would boycott them for the history of what they've done. CRT, the critical race theory, they'll block you just for saying it. Like, they do not want to know, they don't want you to know that those dark paths, that bloody dark paths, man. This stuff was built off the backs and blood and bones.
Well, this whole country was, man, been built off very bad deals, especially with the Native Americans. I was watching a documentary yesterday about how the Navajo lost their whole culture just because English was instilled in them. Like they made them forget their language. They they made them go to schools. Boarding schools,
one of the state-run schools, tribes, and it's like that with anybody that fought back, even with the Haitians. They punish them because they fought.
The Haitians were the first ones to gain freedom. In the Caribbean, they were the first independent country.
Those big countries.
Shout out to the Haitians.
To be a small island,
But see, here's the thing, though. It's like, back to the Navajo thing. They were basically saying because they had to learn English and lose and forget their language, they lost a lot of their cultural identity. Because of that, you know what I'm saying? Because now I don't even talk the dude was saying I talk Navajo only because my mom was speaking that shit to me.
Right.
But every generation they lose, that language. Like every generation forgets more and more about the original culture. And I mean, that's what they did with slaves in America. You know what I mean? Like think about it. They brought black slaves for Africa.
Right.
They made them lose their entire,
They definitely did it with the indigenous natives that were here first,
Yeah, they did that first, and then
it's the same. Like say when R.P. my cousin Bone, before he passed, he was like, people always used to ask me about my hair. Like, you gotta be mixed with Indian or something. You different, man. So I'm like, what tribe are we, man? People be asking me, bro, and I'd be embarrassed. I don't know, bro. He told me Gullah Geechee.
I'm glad
I did it. Remember, I did it. I went to researching it, and I probably find at least 10 minutes on the history. It's being erased as we speak. Like Gullah Geechee Indians, and they are marsh Indians. They live in wetland, Savannah, the coast, the Carolinas, anywhere wetland, swamp Indians basically. And they are English Creole.
Damn.
So they were conquered by the English. So we had these funny straight teeth and we speak these proper type English. And they got a patois.
Yeah.
Remember how the girls used to talk pig Latin?
Yeah.
Some of my older cousins, I thought it was pig Latin, but I started listening to them. It's a lot of clickety like that. I'm like, that ain't no pig Latin. I know pig Latin.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that? Yeah, they was, my grandma and them had passed down the Gullah Geechee shit to the women. They passed the language down. Like even my sister and they could talk to my older cousins with the Gullah talk. Like, but they teach the men that though.
Damn, that's
and
crazy.
They are taking a lot of Gullah land. Like, a lot of family members are selling land. We're going through that shit right now. I don't want to bring up no names, but we owe some land. Like say, I want to start marking African American on that, but I got to get my ancestry all the way. I'm going to get through all that thing first.
Yeah. I mean, it's important, man, to learn about your own past, your own culture.
I found something on Vice about it.
Vice be doing some wild shit, man.
And the title of it is The Vanishing History of the Gullah Geechee. It's an hour long. It's the longest shit out.
Wow.
The Vanishing History of the Gullah Geechee, and it's on Vice.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, so
me too.
Vice be putting all kind of wild shit out there.
People with that straight hair down here, man. You got the straight hair, and you got these old buck teeth, this old buck overbite, man. You need to go do your ancestry, man. You might be a Gullah Geechee.
Maybe.
You might be a Choctaw, because shouts out to Jay White and them, the other big side of my family. Their dad is from Michigan, he's a Choctaw, real dark skin. Jay White is a split image of him.
All the whites be looking the same, man.
Yeah,
like they got so many, like them jeans are similar, man. Yeah. They all look alike, but you can tell a white just by the way they look.
They gonna have this hair,
they gonna have it.
Shout out to E. White.
It's passed
Jay
down.
White.
You're going to have this overbite.
It's
going to be the slim
Gusta.
It's just the Indian, indigenous. I don't even like saying Indian no more after finding it out. The Aboriginal. Like I say, I ain't going to keep saying indigenous. I'm like, something like Aboriginal, American, whatever they used to call it before that.
The Biloxi Indians still go by Biloxi Indians, though the actual Native American.
They thought they were gonna change it down here, but Biloxi is a native name. It means Little River.
Yeah, so Biloxi. The actual Biloxi name is the actual.
Biloxi is a tribe.
It's a tribe. But they don't call themselves Native Americans, though. They call themselves Indians. Like
they are Indians. They call themselves Biloxi Indians. They are the last tribe is in Louisiana.
Yeah, it's in Louisiana.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But like I say, I looked them up, and they kind of look like a regular white dude. White people, like you couldn't tell they were Indian. You would think they were some white dude that just boat. They just wear boat casual. You know what I'm saying? If you're in Biloxi, you wouldn't even think they were Indian. But you can see their hair is, let's say they got the Indian style ponytails, and then they got the features. You can't deny the features. Their noses will be a little different. Then they'd be a little redder. They have a coloration. Even if they pale skin, they're gonna have a little, they call us the red man. They're gonna have that little red hair, little coloration.
That shit wild.
All that shit they pull with the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland name now.
Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians.
We ain't have to do that. Biloxi, we are Indian. Biloxi Indians are Biloxi Indians. So they tried it.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna change that ever, man. That's
how
they identify themselves.
Biloxi means Little River in native, and Biloxi Indian is a tribe.
Even Mississippi's an Indian name.
Yeah,
like Mississippi was already a name over here.
Get out of here with that. I say, I found out we Gullah Geechee, swamp Indian. Yeah, I say they migrated. They migrated and freed themselves from the English rule. I guess the English people let them out. Freed them, so they started moving through North and South Carolina, Mississippi. Savannah, Georgia, because Big Boy, shouts out my boy Big Boy Outcast.
Big Boy, Savannah, yes sir.
Gullah Geechee Indian. I didn't know it was that many Gullah people in Savannah. Matter of fact, I got some cousins over there. Shouts out to my cousin Tay Smooth, Denzel.
Shout out to Smooth.
ABK over there. They over there towards Savannah, man. They found some kin folks over that way and went that way.
Yeah, man. They got in the game Red Dead Redemption. There's there's some missions on there where you actually helping some Native Americans, and they showing that whole conflict with them and the army and all that shit's crazy. It gets deep, man. That game got deep with it, man. I
actually want to play it again.
It's good, man. It's like they get into that American history like a mother. They even show like the women's voting that happened in Louisiana back in the 1800s. People criticized it at first though.
Correct. Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, y'all being woke shit."
Woke shit.
But they were just being historical with it. That shit happened, you know what I mean? Like it happened. They were just showing you the history of that shit really happened like that. Because Sherman, a part of the game takes place in an area it's pretty much New Orleans. They just call it Saint Denis. Because they want to, they made their own shit. But it looks like Mississippi and everything, dog. Like Louisiana.
Wow.
They have this river. It looks like the Mississippi, pretty much. Like they got it on point. But it's cool though because they do show all that shit, man. That the historical aspect of it, all that shit, man. They stay true. They got the trolleys, not the streetcars, the trolleys. And New Orleans dudes gonna be like, man, called streetcars. I call that shit trolleys. But
they do call them. They were calling them. They call them hot cars, street cars.
Yeah, street cars. That shit's crazy.
We always called it the trolley.
Yeah. Like even out here, they call them trolley.
Now they don't even really call it a trolley here. They like the beachcomber. No, it's a trolley.
The beachcomber. I saw we call it a beachcomber. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just a trolley.
I saw we call it a beachcomber. I ain't even front with.
Yeah, that's what they want. That's what's on the side of it.
I remember I used to be depressed as fuck when I had to ride that damn trolley, man. Because I was like, it's depressing. I don't know why, but it would always make me depressed. I guess because I was a teenager and I didn't have a car or something, so I just felt depressed.
I get on that mother right now, baby.
I looking sad as fuck out the window. Be like.
It's gonna be some number working people, everybody frustrated. Like it's just the energy on that big.
It's like going to school. You know how sad that shit is.
I gotta go to work.
You're early on the bus. You gotta go to school. You're looking out the window.
The yellow banana. What they call it? The yellow banana.
Yeah, I always dreaded the cheese.
You know what's funny, man? One time in high school,
you got a car, Diego. It was
shit. I was fucking
wait to get out of there.
Hey, did you remember that time that you was on the bus though, and you got on, and Gabriel, remember the Puerto Rican dude? He had just came back to Biloxi. He got on there, and Dirk was in the back. This motherfucker said, "Man, who that cool ass motherfucker? Too cool. Like you can't say too cool. Sit your ass." You just called that dude out, man.
Just called him out. Man.
All he did was get on the bus. I was dying laughing though. That shit was hilarious though.
But that's just some old country ass Biloxi shit. Where did you come from?
Class comedian and shit.
Who that boy is?
Yeah.
Who that boy is?
You might as well just said that. That shit was funny.
RG, man. I put an RG on him.
Yeah, you
RG, shout out.
But it wasn't a diss. Like, nigga
was just funny.
Cool. Like, bro, he stood out like, bro, it's not from here.
Yeah, he came up. No, he had glasses, sunglasses on. It's 6 a.m. Yeah, he coming on all cool and shit. Cooler than me.
Hey, bro, man, I'm trying to remember. Bro, I remember him, but I don't.
No, because remember he was a night. He did go to Nichols for a little bit, and then he left.
Didn't stay long,
and then he came back in high school.
We were kicking it with him.
Yeah. He was
like the only other Spanish dude.
The Puerto Rican.
So he
dude.
definitely stood out. He stood out even more. You're gonna wear sunglasses. It's about 5:40 in the morning. The sun ain't up yet.
Yeah, sunglasses, like some velvet shirt on or some shit.
He was dressed like he came straight from Miami.
Yeah.
Like that nigga dressed like he was a bad boy.
Like about to go to the club. That's how my old boss used to dress, man. That old boss from Nevada. This motherfucker, it'd be 4 o'clock in the morning. This motherfucker dressed like he about to go club. And I'm like, why are you dressed like that, man?
They probably just came from the club.
Now, he must have just that Henderson, Nevada culture, I guess. You know, they used to partying so goddamn much. I was like, bro, it's a warehouse. You ain't got to dress like that, bro. Like, you ain't got nothing important to say. Like, don't nobody give a fuck. Ain't no text here, bro. Like, I don't know why you dress like that.
Red Dead Vice City and shit.
Yeah, like you about to make a deal and shit. Like,
just like a damn. What's the old boy name from Miami Vice? Tubbs and them.
Tubbs.
What's the other dude name?
He say Miami Vice for this. We got them big ass long jackets on and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga dressed like Candyman and shit.
No, if you dress like Candyman, I'm like, man, this ain't the 70s, man. What the
fuck? Got them damn linen suits on and shit.
Linen suits.
Yeah, I still wear streetwear and tees, man. I ain't got it.
Unless it's a special function, you ain't gonna see me get too fancy. You know what I mean?
I still probably wear sneakers. I don't want no pointy shoes.
Hey, slacker. That's what we are, man. We dress like slackers.
I like to dress comfy, man. I got to go. I'm not going.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I got
an award or something. We dropped it. Now we getting the award. We showing up to this award show. I don't get damn. Goddamn SB anything. Goddamn. Make up an award. Give it to us, man. Because the grow is going strong. We appreciate those downloads.
We need some sponsors. That's what we need. Some sponsors. Sponsor us.
Probably branding, you know what I'm saying?
Branding.
Some big old brands. Well, hey, Nutella. Hit me up, Nutella. Shit, I love Nutella. Hit me up, goddamn it.
Hey,
shit.
Sure. I'm about to show you this shit. I hope you can see it.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna share because did you play the last Grand Theft Auto or nah?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to play it.
So you're not familiar with it at all? Damn. I was gonna show you, but I was like, I don't know if you'll recognize the character. But you're gonna recognize this is the dude that stole on Ice Cube in that documentary. He's on there.
Show it to me.
All right, hold on, Phil.
I want to see.
Stupid. All right, hold on, bro. Let me press play on this motherfucker. Shit. All right, so they're recreating this scene from this game in real life. So that's the dude. The dude in the blue is the dude that knocked out Cube.
Yeah.
Slow West Coast.
Yeah, it's definitely West Coast. Look at the interaction, how they dress.
Yeah, khaki suits and shit.
Right.
That shit look like Bone Street though.
Straight up.
Now that was a recreation of a scene from the game. You know what I mean? Because they did that shit so real. But them dudes is funny though. Like if you play that game, you'll die laughing, bro. Them dudes be clowning. Like his boy in the video game is called Lamar. And he's talking shit to him, bro. The shit's fucking hilarious. Right. But his boy Lamar's still trying to bang.
Right.
And then, but the main dude, he's like, nah, like I'm trying to leave that shit alone. I'm trying to go to the big leagues, make some real money. But old boy's still banging that with that shit. Grove Street, remember that shit from the they still got that shit.
That green flag.
Yeah, they even got the original, the neighborhood, the Grove Street neighborhood.
Yeah,
they got that shit on there. Grove Street.
Oh, the Grove Street. Is it Grove Street?
Yeah, like that was the gang. Remember the green?
Grove Street's a real place in Cali.
I don't know if it's a real place in Cali, but I know in the new Grand Theft Auto they kept the same street.
Okay, so it stayed true to it. Yeah, it made sense.
It was cool though.
They ain't gentrified.
Man, I want to talk about some old classics, man. I know Sharon, bro. I know you know this movie, man. Remember that movie with Martin and Eddie, man? Martin.
Oh, you're talking about Life?
Martin, yeah, Life, bro. I was talking about homie on IG about the shit, man. I was like, the soundtrack, yeah. I forgot it was Casey and JoJo.
They sang the ass off on
They did the ending song.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Wyclef did a couple songs on there too.
Yeah, Wyclef did a song on there.
It's a depressing ending for that movie, but
it was a depressing ending.
When you turn around and cry.
Right before the credits, that Wyclef song was sad as hell.
It was a Wyclef song. Man, I'm gonna show some images in case for people that haven't seen it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was basically Eddie Murphy, and he was playing like a New York dude, like he was straight, from New York. I'm not sure if Martin from New York.
They were bootleggers.
He's from Washington D.C.
He's from Washington D.C. Martin's from D.C.
Yeah, but he was straight edge on there and shit, right?
Washington D.C.
Maryland, D.C.
Yeah. I guess in the movie he was probably from there too, right?
I forget what.
No. In the movie, he's from New York. They're
both New Yorkers. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was supposed to get married. He was supposed to get married to the character Sanaa Lathan.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to marry that fine ass chick.
He had just got a job at the bank.
He was going straight edge, man.
Going up in life, and Eddie was down there hustling. Stole his wallet. Remember, he stole his wallet.
Man, Eddie's good at playing those kind of roles too, though. Those fucking.
He stole wallet.
Those hustler roles.
Pickpocketing and shit.
Shout out my boy Spanky Johnson, man.
Spanky Johnson.
Everybody don't realize Spanky Johnson is Rick James, man.
Rick James,
Spanky dunking them in the water and shit. And Eddie was like,
was it?
Give me
that was Rick James.
What the fuck? I didn't know that shit. Wow.
Rick James, let him up, Spanky, man. He don't know what's going on. He green, man.
He green.
Eddie got him. You the reason why he couldn't pay the bill, Eddie. You stole his wallet.
Yeah. Eddie, he's the whole reason they went to jail and everything.
Eddie,
Martin had every reason
did not work. And even though Martin was a street dude, he like, bro, the shit you trying to do is not going to work. Like, dog, I'm a criminal and I know that ain't going to work.
We looking for Slim.
I love their chemistry.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. He stopped talking to him for years.
They weren't even supposed to get along. Like, nigga, you the reason I'm in it. I'm supposed to be going to work at a bank as a black man.
Bank, yeah. He was supposed to got he was big time.
Like, dog, I'm a black man at this time. Racist prejudice. And now I gotta go to Mississippi with some bootleg liquor with you.
Mississippi in that time. At that time in the world too, bro.
Like it was that movie showed so much relevance because it was like actually New York people coming to the South and realize, oh shit, this shit the South. Like
this is
white only pies.
White only pie.
We can see our boys can read how you missed the white only pie sign. They did miss it. You can read. They thinking
do y'all serve any Negro pies?
Boy, this is Mississippi. The Confederacy. Boy, we went to war.
And it's true shit. It's true shit.
Yeah,
though.
Like that movie. I liked how they showed how arrogant New York dudes were too.
It's seriously funny. That's right.
There's a lot of talent though in that movie too. Like a lot of famous comedians. You had Bernie Mac. So
many famous actors.
So many people that had ties, even Richard Pryor and everything. You know what I mean? It was like
Bernie Mac. Shout out to Bernie
Mac. R.I.P. or Bernie Mac.
What's the man?
Miguel. What's the new year?
Yeah.
Biscuit. like Biscuit right now. That is so relevant. Like,
I think my favorite line, you gonna eat your cornbread.
Gold mouth.
Dog. R.I.P. to the actor who played him, Michael Taliaferro.
Michael Taliaferro.
You know what I'm saying? For people that don't know, He was the guy that said that,
But everybody, that's his most famous role, so everybody call him Goldmouth, even though
he's in a lot of shit though. Look at it. Like,
so R.I.P. Michael
Day in the Life.
I really didn't know he died.
I didn't know that either. To the day till y'all told me, man. Like I didn't know that shit.
Oh, yeah,
he died young too. He was only 40 something. Like,
he wasn't that old.
He was a big boy, man.
Yeah, he was a big dude. He died from a stroke, I think, or something like that. Man, like, damn.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Big fella.
That's why we telling now. I mean, we getting on
gotta
like
watch
that, man. We gotta start talking about health. We're not superhuman, man. There's some of these consumer products is actually killing us, so we gotta stop.
Now they start making fake meat and everything.
Man, I watched the thing when corporations bought the food chart. Dairy's not supposed to be on the food chart.
Remember when we were kids, they made that food pyramid thing. They tried to get us.
Yeah, I remember
that crap.
Remember the milk commercials?
That created the chart. Says it's so much stuff. They sold the chart.
That shit was bullshit.
They sold it to corporations, and they added dairy. They added more servings of fruit. Come on, bro.
There's a lot of people that can't even drink dairy. You know what I mean?
It did not do good for the food market. Like nobody, like they telling you not to buy all this bullshit. So big corporations bought it and put out their own fucking chart, added dairy, and added extra service to fruit, bro. So motherfuckers buy more shit.
They're making their own.
They want to talk shit about this obese country.
This
country.
Hey, Ant.
Y'all sold us out.
Hey, reset your video because like your audio's not syncing with your video right now.
It's going slow.
Yeah, it's like it's out of sync a little bit, so it's kind of weird. It's like you're talking, but the audio's not syncing up. Like a fish in a bowl.
It's like I'm on it now. It just sounds like I'm lagging, huh?
No, your voice. No, the audio's good. It's just it's not synced up with you. Yeah, like I can hear you. It's just it's not synced
like
up.
I'm in the old company.
Yeah, you look like Winslow from Police Academy. Come here.
Down. I did not know his name in the last episode.
Michael Winslow.
I forgot. I don't know why I forgot, but yeah, it's Michael Winslow.
That dude is so talented, bro. Like,
shout out to Police Academy.
Yeah, a lot of Christians don't get get credit, but man, it's hard. That shit's hard to do, man.
Citizens on patrol. Citizens on patrol.
Everybody watching that
80s shit.
Watching the last episode, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Over here at the Grow, views is views, baby. So we're talking to somebody, y'all.
Oh yeah, I appreciate all that shit. We wilded out on the last one. Had a lot of fun, man.
It's very therapeutic, man. Like I was saying earlier,
that's what I was gonna tell you.
Money, you're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna quit. You know.
I'll be honest about that last episode. I was feeling down that day. I almost didn't record, but I'm glad we did because we had a good time.
Y'all did have a good time.
It was cool. Like you said, it's therapeutic. It's therapeutic. It really is, man.
Unfortunately, I was
about it right here.
What was you saying, Sean?
I said, unfortunately, I was under the weather the last episode, but I'm here now.
You're a human being, Sean.
That's crazy, man. That flu is going around rampant, man.
Yeah, I know. My mom's sick right now. She called me today.
It's going around rampant right now.
I think the weather changed.
Yeah, it got cold over here, but it's 45 degrees out there, dog. Like, it got cold as shit. Goddamn snow in the mountains and shit, man. Like, cold in the sun, bitch.
Yeah. It's probably cool outside right now. If I go outside,
at least 50 something right now.
I'm glad though, because I hate hot weather. I'll be honest. I hate it. I hate hot weather.
Because I say, if you got rid of your old winter wardrobe, your last season, you got to go this season starting early.
Better get your ass a heater.
But it really get cold down here on the coast.
Hey, but at least we ain't in New York, or at least we ain't in Europe, where if you ain't got if you fucked on heating services, you're dog. That's gonna be a sad ass trip. Cause you ever notice, like I'd rather be poor in a warm country than in a fucking cold ass country.
Cause they survive.
Yeah, because you ever see those videos of like Eastern European, like the poor countries, like when it's winter and shit, like they gotta eat like shitty food. Like it's just, you know how cold it is. It gets, that shit hurts when it's cold, you know what I mean? And like, fuck that. I'd be in a small town in Colombia and have to live through that bullshit. Fuck that.
Like they got grab.
Oh, what's going on? I see you. What's going on, Mr.
Bring your body collar, man.
I gotta change my detergent. I wore out my collar. It's a new shirt.
Damn, bro.
Look at that. Like
I like that Space Jam shirt, though. Space Jam.
Space Jam last.
Did you see the new one?
Then Michael Jordan.
I ain't seen the new Space Jam.
Because they're jerks, man. I was surprised by Michael Jordan, though, on that documentary. I didn't know. Because they hid that shit good, you know, because he was like, he had that good image, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The glow was doing that role model stuff, man, if you really not that guy.
Yeah, because he was like an addict, gambling addict as well.
Down, man.
Oh, yeah. He gambled all the time on the plane.
He gambled a lot, dog.
Yeah, he gambled a lot of gambling. He gambled on anything.
It's going to make you a bad guy, but, you know, telling people you can't, I don't want to give you your autograph when you're the greatest. It's like, come on, that's whack, Jordan.
I can see like Lil Ant, like you as a kid trying to get an autograph, he just pushed you to the side.
No autograph. I done seen videos, multiple videos, no autographs, and he's stern too. No autographs, no pictures. Like, damn, nigga, you Jordan. You know you're Jordan?
I would have been in shock. I would have been like, holy shit.
Like, nigga, don't you know how much your shoes cost? I got
I paid $200. No, I've actually never bought Jordans because they're so expensive. I've never bought a pair of Jordans.
I never really
in my life.
I bought because I was a fan. I was a fan first, like Jordan's Jordan.
It's the Bulls, Chicago Bulls. It's
I had a Chicago Bulls jersey when I was a little kid.
Bulls was the greatest.
For real,
Shouts out to the Bulls.
I had a jersey in '92.
Yeah, like the Jordan, I say he was the best, and you know the shoes they fly. Yeah,
Michael Jordan came in the league in '84 from North Carolina. North
Carolina, NC.
Yeah, that's where he's from.
Yeah,
North Carolina.
They mentioned that in the Star Space Jam movie. I mean,
the Michael Jordan story was cool. Like what was it, the documentary they did on him? I watched
some type of documentary. Yeah,
that's why I really got my insight. Like, dang, Jordan was a jerk.
Hey, heads up. Unfortunately, Gatti won't be joining us because, you know, he wilding out right now. He partying and shit. So I understand that, you know, it's a birthday weekend. Yeah, exactly.
It's the weekend now. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's my birthday today, so technically, yeah.
All right, so you should be out there at the casino gambling or partying or something, right?
Oh, I did that look early.
Remember that time we got kicked out of the Bar of Eyes?
Man. We almost got into a fight.
We almost went to jail that night.
Yeah, straight up. I'm talking about soon as we were walking out the door, dude gonna look at you and swing. I'm like, bro,
here's what happened. Here's what happened, bro. And I actually did bump into the dude, but I was so drunk that I didn't really notice it. So it was a mistake. You know what I mean? Like, I actually didn't mean to bump into the dude. We were leaving, and I was that drunk. And so he said something, like he said some slick shit. He called me a bitch or something. I turned around, but he that's when he called me off guard. I wasn't expecting him to swing on me. Right. Once I got mad, started swinging back. Sherm got in, and then security got our ass. So we didn't even really finish the fight or anything.
We really didn't finish the fight.
And so
we ready to fight shit.
Yeah, we got kicked. Like, they put us in there, a little police looking office interrogation room.
Their back room.
They're like, they asked me, so what happened? Some white dude, you know, they're like, what happened? What went on? And I was like, well, don't you have cameras? I mean, can't you just watch the footage? You'll see exactly what happened. I told that folks, like, just look at the cameras. So I don't have to explain this shit. Like, what?
Right.
And he looked at it, and he seen the dude was, you know, he swung on me first or whatever.
They're going to keep the aggressor.
Right. So he was like, all right, I'm going to let you go. Do you want to press charges? I was like, nah, I'm good, man. Just let us go. Yeah, exactly.
Let him out so I can punch on his ass.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we thought we were going to do because we got out. We were circling in the parking lot.
Hey, man, casinos on top of that shit.
Yeah, they must have held dude in and waited for us to leave, which we did. And then I remember we were so mad that we went to my house, which at the time I was in apartments and they were right by the cops. And me and Sean, we were still mad. We were yelling at these motherfuckers. I wish they would have came out, motherfucker.
They were our 20s, man. They
It
were our
was like
20s. We was in our 20s,
2 a.m. in the
man.
morning. We out there talking loud like that. I'm surprised nobody came out and said something.
Very energetic, man. We was
like, motherfucker. We had to get that out, you know what I mean? So once we got that out, they're like, all right, man, we'll see you tomorrow, bro. All right, man. We parted ways, but that shit was funny now that I think about it.
It was funny. It was
It was
bad.
a white neighborhood too. Remember, because I moved into like the little white neighborhood right by the cops. So I was surprised that nobody came out that day. That shit was funny.
Yeah,
So we was loud.
Punch they motherfucking ass.
I know, like, Sherm, you know how he get when he crunk, like he was mad at my motherfucker. I was like, man, we was goons back then though. We was on some goon shit.
And they
I'll be right there.
Man, we like, bro. People just swear we just went and cranked up shit. Like shit would just pop off random shit, and they just prepared. Like
just react to what was going on.
Like you like, oh, you get there, you're like, oh, them niggas start trouble where they go like, no, we prepared.
They start trouble with us. Yeah, I was like,
we ain't finna get victimized.
It seemed like every time I got in a fight in a club or anything.
Sir, we'll say the next casino brawl we had story. We'll say that for another episode.
Yeah, there was one in there with the usual white Mike. I wasn't there that day, but it was like you and the whole East Side clique.
Bro, it was like, bro, our whole crew, like everybody, people I didn't even know was in the casino.
Bar saloon brawler.
It got crazy. We'll say that for the
we'll say that for the next
we'll say that for the next one. It got crazy.
Richie Gatti was with us.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
That's just funny.
We all was in the bandwagon.
Tales from the Sub.
Yeah, there you go. Tales from the Sub.
Everybody was there, bro. It was bad. It got crazy. Chino. Like,
that's the one I missed. I wasn't there for that one, bro.
Nah, you wasn't there for that one.
Yeah. Chino was already back there. I'm like, Chino, I didn't even know you were here. You like, bro, he was like, I was at the roulette table. Shit popped off.
He's at the roulette table.
Because we all came from the IP.
They was already in the building. Like, we didn't even know they were there.
It was my birthday, as a matter of fact.
White Mike, everybody was in the
building. I remember White Mike said he was there.
Bro, it turned off into a big, bro, like
big ass, bro.
Got in that shit. I was like, bro, we can't go nowhere.
I got kicked out for a year, man. They took my license and made copies of the shit. Yeah, we got banned. I was like, damn, I ain't never been banned.
I didn't go back there for a year, but I got that shit happened. I like that. Like, keep my ass going back in there.
That was the coast,
funny, man. That was the fun days.
We had a coast club at the coast club.
I never went to that Tahiti club that they had. You know what I'm talking about?
Tiki. It was
Tiki or whatever. I never went there.
They had changed to the coast after that.
I never got to
the coast
after
that. Yeah. Man, I worked in there. I worked in the Tiki several times. That shit was.
That's when you had that. They had Sherm rocking that small ass shirt. I remember crying because he was dishwashing and he came off work and he had like this young ass shirt. I'm like, why your shirt so little?
Muscle showing at the gun show.
Like, man,
this man wearing. Why they give me these young ass tees? Look at my work tee. Y'all didn't should be that young.
Yeah, it was just like that.
Blouses.
I'm talking about, man, it was packed in there though. It was going down though in that Tiki, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about it was good. I just never got to go there.
Ooh, man, y'all would love that shit. It was going down. It's nighttime too. Oh man.
Then they changed it to the coast
side. Yeah, they had changed to the coast. Everybody would go to the coast after that. Everybody. I'm talking about migrate to the coast after that. I'm like, damn, I wanted to go my damn self. But I had to stay back and clean up.
It's a cool bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cool bar. Everybody was shit. They got rid of it after like 07, 08. They got rid of it.
Man, they got rid of that shit right when I moved and shit. Then.
Yeah, Hard Rock cool kicking their ass.
Damn. Yeah, Hard Rock. Yeah. I went to Hard Rock when I came and visited. I think I went there with my mom or something, and we were checking it out.
Yeah, Hard Rock been at the pool parties.
Remember, that shit was closed for a minute after Katrina.
Oh yeah.
The Hard Rock got closed, and I didn't get to go till I visited Biloxi like 3 years later or some shit.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Hard Rock was supposed to open before Katrina.
Yeah, I remember that shit. And then remember their racist ass wouldn't let like Mexican people work to fix it because they had their own private little construction company. Yeah. I forgot what it was called, but they were being racist as fuck. Like they weren't letting like any like Latino people. I was like, God damn.
On the radar. See, I was too busy dealing with the storm. I missed that Hard Rock.
I remember that shit. Because I was, you know what I mean? Because that's when I was doing that construction at the Bow. And so that's when I remember that shit. Oh, did y'all know that Nas is dropping King's Disease 3 like today? I'm gonna have to listen to this shit after work. After this shit, man. Yeah, my boy was telling me about it, man.
That's how my boy Zay gonna drop that new music Friday today.
Hey, man. Zay be doing his thing, man. Like I keep up with shit, man. Thanks to Zay, man. Shout out to Zay, man. Magnolia Street Zay.
Too, man.
News with Zay people for all those that don't know.
Yeah, yes, follow man, News Dealer Zay, man, Magnolia Street.
You know who else has been doing some the video? He's been at it. I think I'm not sure if he's still doing music, but your boy Lieutenant Tony, man, from the East Side, man, he's been dropping some videos.
He's gotten huge.
Yeah. You know it's funny, man. My boy Austin, he had sent me the video. I guess he didn't know that I knew Tony. Mm-hmm. And he sent me the video. I was like, you got to see this shit. It's just funny. I was like, man, that's Tony from high school, man. What the fuck? That's crazy, man. That's my boy, man. Like,
always been hilarious, and he always been a monster with that pen.
Yeah, back in the days, I didn't know he rapped, though.
He was one of the first young people I seen. You know, he was a little younger than
Yeah, he was already maybe a few years younger.
Established rapper before we even started rapping. So shouts out.
He got on in Houston. Remember? He was.
Back when he was with G Chill and Smiley, man, hot shot. I'm dropping these gems, man. Yeah. I got my history for y'all, man. The Gulf Coast history. I ain't leaving nobody out. The hot shots, man. I forgot about that. G Chill, Gulfport Chiller. William Hall.
William Hall, smart fella. Yeah, smart guy.
Very intelligent, genius type guy, man. That's
And he knew about computers and everything before I even knew about the shit.
That's how once I found out he was the Port Chill, like, man, he's putting out this music. Then he got Lieutenant T and my guy Smiley. So got my East Side boys on here.
Hold on, Phil.
They're rapping, man. Shouts out to Smiley, Lieutenant T, man, G Chill, man. You know. We is not forgetting nobody. How old is this one?
That dude's funny, bro. Like straight up.
I say, he's actually mature with this music. That's why I be telling folks there ain't no age limit on this. He, incorporated his son right there. You know what I mean? Just a stand-up dude all the way around, man. The daughter right there. So I say, hey, they famous down here, man. If y'all don't know who they is, they already famous in the city, man. Very talented brother, man. And like I say, he's been everywhere. Bone. We got to get him on, man. If he ain't too busy, get him on, man, so he can really give us a rundown of his career, his accolades, because he has been doing things, man.
Man. Lieutenant T be snapping though, man. Like,
and don't sleep on. He's a viral TikTok sensation, right?
Yes, he is. Now. Absolutely, it's funny. His content is funny as shit.
And he's Biloxi's own, man. So that's our lieutenant, man. I don't want to embarrass you and tell you no stories that we're gonna save for the interview. Shout out to Lieutenant T, man. We're running with our partner James Patton, RP, Omar Water.
R.I.P.
Easy, shout out Omar, man.
I forgot about Omar, man. I ain't heard that dude in a minute, man. It's been a minute.
Like, bro, that was the crew. Smiley, all them guys.
I'm Smiley.
Smiley. All those gangster guys.
I want to give a shout out to, man, the homies with Rich, man.
Like Lord, baby.
Kev, man, because Kev. He snapped, man.
Kev, brother.
I didn't know he rapped till I heard him on that Richie Gatti, and I was like, damn, he snapped. He got it. Bro, Kev came with it on that Road to Riches.
That was his first verse.
That shit was snapping too, bro. Like, it's a very catchy verse, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still classic to this day.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If he was just to release All the original songs on there. It would definitely be an LP.
I just wish it like we would have been able to get it mixed better. You know what I mean? Because some of those tracks, you know, had that basement sound and shit, or something got fucked up. Yeah, that place where we recorded at too got fucked up. You know, like that whack ass place we went to.
Yeah, I forgot, bro. Right now, but that's how dedicated we were to recording right then, bro. And that was a lesson right then.
Yeah. It was a lesson, though. Yeah, you're right.
We're going to make sure I'm a fucking studio official before we spend
no funny business, man.
Yeah.
Like,
but we had to go through
remember what the dude with the milkman or whatever y'all call that food? Remember, it was, I think, Richie Gatti.
Yeah, like Matt or something, man.
Yeah, it was some. I forgot what it was.
He was like a rock and roll cat.
Yeah, rock and roll type dude.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Hip hop.
Yeah, but it don't matter as long as you got a studio.
Yeah,
they showed
that shit don't matter as long as you got a booth.
It didn't matter.
Yeah,
like we record anywhere. We could record in the goddamn closet. We didn't give a fuck. Shit.
Yeah,
that's how we
did. That industry standard. You had to go in the studio, pay for studio time, and you know we was following. You know, a lot of artists back then was following that studio. We were trying to find that formula. That's what they used to call it back then.
They would call it formula.
Which was nothing but a damn trend.
They wanted to do the snap music and all that shit.
Yeah. The club, you had to make a club song. Club banger. You had to make an R&B track.
Right.
So you had to do that if you were going to sell. Now, I understand why they wanted that, to see, you know, your range or your marketability.
Yeah. That's understandable from a business standpoint.
They ain't from the culture.
I don't want to do no damn fads and trend like shit. I'm just not going to be on. Now, I get somebody that does that type of music and be featured on it.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
And I ain't gonna lie, fellas. Like, we was ahead of our time, bro. We was talking about different shit, bro. Especially around here in this area, we was talking about different shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we did from the beginning. We was like the
history type shit.
You gotta look at our influences, man. We was one of the few people listening to Wu-Tang.
Yeah, shout out to the late pseudo Q's, man, because he brought, you know, he was kicking game too. You know, he was saying some real ass shit.
Yes, all y'all was kicking game.
So let's say the Q's, man. Let's say. No, I'm a fan of y'all music. All y'all niggas music, but I'm definitely a big fan of Q's, man. He definitely.
Oh, for sure.
I still got those tracks he did that never got released. I still got.
I still got Tombstone. I still have it.
I would love to put him out, but I don't want to put that shit out without his blessings.
I still got to be dog.
I still got that shit too. Tombstone mixtape.
It was a tough time that Tombstone came out. It was a lot of beef. Like, it was acting like it was
street beef going on back then.
Like, bro, we was
neighborhood beef and shit. Street.
Yeah, well, it was calling us
straight Doom Squad. Then you know, we was in.
I remember I realized it one night, man.
You know, people still call us that. You know what I'm saying? When we. You know,
we was on some goon shit.
Shouts out to Stress and shouts out to Lil Matt, Majesty,
Lil Matt,
Shorty B. You know, they put us on the show.
Who was the white dude from Gulfport? Remember, we were supposed to perform with the big white dude.
Oh yeah.
No, shouts out Gemini. He from Long Beach. Shouts out
Gemini. Yeah, Long Beach. Yeah. I think he was still doing some shit.
You know, those guys put us on the social. My boy Uncle Thumper, aka Stress, the real sensation. You know, those guys gave us opportunities, gave us and Richie Gatti opportunities.
Absolutely.
You know, to go point to the Bay, because we know we were booking ourselves. We went to Bay St. Louis on our own. Kurt's Bizarre, we did it. They got it shut down.
That was a wild night in itself.
Like, we got played.
I blacked out.
You know, then we had Fight Club was our leading single. Like, bro, it was a different time. Like, Fight Club, like, nobody was trying to do that but 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, but we did it because that's just what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, that was just our experience at the time, bro. You know what I mean?
Fresh out there, you know, out in the dope world. You know,
and the clubs were just nothing but fight clubs, bro.
Straight up.
Man, culture.
I mean, I remember waiting in line and motherfuckers were fighting in line. And I got to the bar and then some chicks started fighting. as I was, behind them, I was like, well, they're fighting, so I guess I can get to go get my drink and shit.
I can get it.
I just took advantage of this shit.
It's normal shit. Like,
it was like, no, we normalized a crazy ass culture down
like
there.
that was that time when niggas was going to club to fight. Everybody else wasn't going to club to fight, but it was something was gonna happen. And I say before the internet beef and all that shit.
Yeah, it was way before internet beef. We was one of the first ones on YouTube.
Drinking Hypnotic.
Yeah, we was one of the first ones on
YouTube. Credible Hope was the
Hennessy. That's the reason we got so much shit though. Drinking that fucking Hennessy.
Nobody was drinking hen but us. Now everybody drinks Hennessy.
Yeah, we were drinking hen like it was water.
You try to offer them up with hen like, oh man, they got
that was the smooth shit to drink at the time, in my opinion.
They were drinking that Grey Goo, old girly stuff. I use a man. You drinking what they drink. And then around that time, that's when mother was name dropping the bottles in the rap.
Belvedere, all that shit.
They were dropping the name. Ciroc was just dropped off.
Yeah,
I say Grey Goose.
I say
Hypnotic. I'm on that Grey
Goose.
That's that Boosie. I'm on that Grey Goose.
Yeah, on that Boosie. Remember that time we went to that Boosie show? I think it was just Waka Flocka that performed, but Richie Gatti was supposed to perform as in Gulfport.
Yeah,
I remember a gang of fights happened that night. We weren't involved in any of them, but we were there, and I remember dudes just scrapping left and right.
Webby.
Webby
showed us love too, man. We went on right before Webby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had a ball, man. They
were giving us free drinks and shit. Like, it was cool.
Yeah, we turned that mug up to be, niggas just going on stage.
Hey, I think that was the same night that the cops tried to harass me and take me to jail for pissing outside.
That's
the same night. All right, man, that shit was stupid.
What you say, Shark? What's going on here?
Oh yeah, Shark. What's going on here? I thought I was going to jail that night. I was like, you motherfuckers gonna take me to jail for some stupid shit.
Stupid ass.
I was gonna be on my mugshot like.
And don't you know, bro, kissing in public is damn like a sex offense, bro. Like,
it can't get you. Because it's like nudity in public or whatever.
Sex offense for that.
But I was like, I went to a secluded area. That's why I was tripping because I was like, bro, it's not like I'm doing. Like I had to go pee. You know what I mean? And there was no bathroom or anything out here, so I had to go behind the building. And all of a sudden, the cops came out of nowhere, dog.
They ain't
They ain't even let me finish peeing. I don't think. I was like, oh shit.
Was it Illusions at the time? That's out the George Bush.
It might have been Illusions. It might have been Club Illusions.
Illusion was like it
was about a beach,
big club. Like before, all like people was filling up the Coliseum. Like we got to show at Illusion, it was gonna be big because it was packed every weekend. Shouts out George Bush.
They had it upstairs and everything.
Not
too.
Ex-President Bush, but George Bush.
Yeah.
I don't really know where he's from, but I need to do a special on him because he's like one of the biggest entertainment promoters here.
No, who that is?
Yeah, he's on the Club Illusions.
And Club Illusions was jumping too, bro.
That hands down best club on the coast. Ain't been no repeat.
I didn't go often. I've only went there a few times.
I went there a few times myself.
Because you couldn't get in.
Yeah. When we first tried to go there, we was too young. We was like 19.
No, we couldn't get in.
And we were drinking in the parking lot. Remember parking lot pimping?
Yeah, everybody started kicking us out. We was doing the parking lot pimping, man.
We would be drinking in Mustang. I remember, what's that chick that lived on your street on Magnolia? The girl that Kendall used to date. Joy seen me and I had a beer and she was like, "What y'all doing with beer?" I was like, "Shit."
Oh man, shouts out George. He was so prudish. George did not do anything.
Yeah, but she was in the clubs though. They
dance now.
Dance, too much booty in the pants. Joy had that booty though.
Too much booty in the pants, the percolator, all that. Yeah, y'all. That stuff was playing in the club.
I like, fuck
and we still fighting in the club.
All
right, people. It's 11 o'clock. I think I've been sitting here the whole fucking night because me and Aunt, we had to do a bunch of like test runs because we trying to figure out all this new equipment and shit we got. So, you know, we're doing that. So I'm hoping the next episode we can get Gatti on and he can do a little promo. And then we'll get shit done even more smoothly.
We got a ton of guests, man. It's just time, man.
I got an OG from Long Beach, Cali, that wants to get on. He used to rap, and he showed me the CDs, and it was like, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I like the lyrics and shit, but the beats were all right, and you know, it had that basement quality. He's like, yeah, but that's hip hop. That's what he said. And then he started telling the story. He's like, man, he sounded like us when we first started. You feel me? Because we was doing the same shit. We was recording my crib, and that's basically what he was doing. He was telling me shit.
Yeah.
And that's the thing now that's different. You know, that basement sound was hip hop, but in the mainstream is, you know, you got to have a commercial quality. Like,
because they
even if your shit at a certain level, you can't even drop it at all.
If it's not mastered. If it's not, it has to be mastered.
Mix and master at a commercial level.
Commercial,
because mastering, a lot of people don't realize that mastering's a whole nother art in itself. It's not the same as mixing. Like they gotta fine tune that shit, and you gotta go to a real studio built just for fucking mastering. Like I'm gonna tell you something. There's a studio that's so quiet you'll go crazy in it. Because if they put you in there for 45 minutes, you'll go crazy. It's that fucking quiet. Like it's quiet, and it's crazy how mastering goes. Like they'll test the music on all kind of speakers, even like small ass little speakers, just to make sure that the music sounds good on everything, even if it's on mono speaker. They'll mix it in mono, dog. Like it's crazy deep how they do that shit, man.
Because they got to put it on the radio, basically.
That's why I don't trust people that, you know, especially young people that be like, oh, I know how to master. I'm like, shit, man, that takes quite amount of time.
I be telling people like, really, I want to charge $50 an hour. You're not mixing the song. Like, I can press record myself, bro.
That's what the professional word for that is tracking. So whenever you go to a studio to record, I didn't know that back when we used to do shit. Remember, I tried to tell Jack Nasty, I was like, yo, mix this for me. Throw some echo on here, throw some reverb. And he's like, dude, we're just recording. But I didn't understand the process. I didn't know we had to do a tracking session first. The mixing comes later, and then the mastering's like the last thing. I didn't know that back then. So, you know what I'm saying? And in the mastering process is where you get your track listing.
The later tracking session, the track, they tell you it's a tracking session. There's no mix involved.
Yeah, and you know it's called a tracking session because every track on the recording program is called a track or whatever. So tracking session. Bring your external hard drive, man, so people won't be charging you for space. You know, shit that motherfuckers ain't really tell us. Because we be like, man, let me get a copy.
Free gems out there, bro.
We was ignorant as fuck when we got in the game, and we didn't do nothing.
But you know, I call it ambition, man. Like I said, shit, we were willing to test, you know. We weren't scared of trial and error.
I got that video you talking to Jack. He's like, throw that toad in there, man. We're talking about the mixing. Throw some echo in there. I like that shit's fucking funny. We were trying to get him to mix it while we were recording. That shit was funny though. Yeah. I was like, throw echo on the toad. He's like, sound good to me. We just had to spoke out a whole bunch of shit. Oh, that shit was stupid.
We just ready to get out there, bro.
Yeah, man. The studio sessions were crazy. And shout out to Jack Nasty, man.
I think of a whole bunch of shit, but if I don't make it happen, I feel like crap. I was like, man, this is thought, nigga. Make it happen.
Make it happen, Kelvin.
It took a minute, but everything going as planned, man. Everything falling in place. No wasted energy. Like you were saying, we was ahead of our time. We ain't even recorded nothing new yet. We still the original singles from 04.
04, 05, 06.
I got shit from 03. We just
did better recording. You know, we got our quality right. You know, got our black and white right. We getting tracked. We getting paid. We did the big marketing machine, man. You know, I like to tell all my artists, man, it ain't about your talent. Don't nobody know you.
Especially nowadays.
Marketing.
Marketing big.
You could be the best lyrical motherfucker, lyricist. I don't give a fuck how much hip hoppers feel you. That don't mean shit to them labels or the mainstream.
You don't pay for the promo or marketing, or it's not going to be the biggest.
But that's in everything, though. And if you really think about it, everything's about marketing. And I've gotten really into the marketing side of things, man.
You know,
marketing can be fun, though, man. Like I like marketing, bro. Like you can make a promo and you can make it cool, man.
Shouts out to Woods, man. It was a good idea to take that administrative office manager because they talked about the psychology that's in marketing.
Oh yeah,
and, like. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I took those classes.
They pulled the Trump University on our ass. I ain't gonna say that because they done cleared it out, so I ain't gotta pay none of them student loans. But they put Trump University on our ass, you know. But the knowledge is still that knowledge. Like that's why they really. I lost faith in institution, higher learning.
I don't blame you for it,
bro. Like I really finessed me to getting 2 loans, took a government loan to government grant.
Subsidized.
Took it, then made me take out a loan to get 1/10 of that. Yeah, then the fucking certification was not like if I would have went to Jefferson Davis. I would have there. I would have had to go everything over like I had no
credentials.
Yeah, because when I tried to do that, like those credits they ain't credited. We can't. Bro, I was so hot, bro.
But I feel you. I went to something similar with the school I went to out here.
And I knew it was fishy when I'm like, bro, we got a whole grant. I'm like, this school can't be this expensive. The books are thin. Like when I try to sell the books were worth nothing, bro.
I only could sell one of those books. One.
I still have my psychology book, and you know.
Well, you for people out there, just be careful. Don't, especially with those private schools, you know, because I got burned by that shit too. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful, man.
Yeah,
you end up in debt.
The education thing is crazy.
Right. So my internet is kind of fucking up and shit.
Blink on this for a second.
Yeah, so I'm going to run short, man. I think we're going to cut this down because it's already been like 3 hours or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of footage, man.
Yeah, and that shit takes a lot of space. So,
beautiful bean footage.
I got to mix all that shit. So, yeah, you already know how it is, people.
Great,
so,
beautiful bean footage.
on the next one, we're going to have a little bit more organized topics and shit. On this one, we just kind of winged it. You know what I mean? This was kind of a wing session.
That's what we do.
Yeah, but I like to have some sort of
structure
ahead, so we know what we get into. You know what I mean? Which each one. Yeah. With this one, we didn't really plan it out that well.
It's good to have it laid out because we can do a little Pro Bowl run before we would drop.
You know what I'm saying? I do like to have structure so people know what to expect. You know, we'll talk about that shit though, but we gonna do one soon, bro. You know,
love the shorts, man. Like I say, they little clips, man. Those shorts, man, they get a lot of views. I ain't the only one watching.
I know, I ain't.
Me too. I know why.
Especially on YouTube and everything. So I'm gonna start posting them on Instagram as well. You know what I mean? So
I gotta get back active on the YouTube. I'm slacking.
Yeah, don't be a slacker.
Facebook gotta get you off this suspension, brother.
I can't, man. This is Zuckerberg's second time.
Fuck Facebook.
He did it in September. And then when I did it, by the time the review came, it was the 29th day. I was like, dude, they just told me they were sorry.
Oh, wow.
Then a Charleston White post I did, he just was clear. You know Charleston White, he doing all that. He's saying whatever he want to say, and they banned me for that.
Yeah, he lied.
Facebook has like the shittiest customer service ever.
He was just talking about what some dudes try to do to him.
Yeah. Well, shit, bro. All right, then I'm gonna stop this recording. As of right now, we out, people. You already know where to find it. So,
yes.